Tip number 27 from the book 501 Contractors. See yourself making a lot more money. And again, this is from the chapter on making more money. This is actually called visualization. You visualize something in your mind, and then it basically comes into your life. And again, I know I've already said this before. Tip number 25, laws of attraction. Wacky, I got you. And basically this is part of laws of attraction. See yourself making a lot more money. Create thoughts in your mind and visualize yourself doing things that wealthy people do. This might sound silly, and again, I understand the word silly here, but if it works and you're going to be happier and have more options because you make more money, then it won't seem as silly as it did right now if you're hearing this for the first time. This might sound silly, but I've been doing it for years and the results are phenomenal. What do you really have to lose? Think about it. What do you really have to lose by trying any of the tips in the books if you're not using them right now? You're not doing something like this. If you're not picturing where you want to be in your mind, then there's a good chance you really don't know where you want to go either. So if I'm making $50,000 a year right now and I want to make $200,000 a year, I can picture myself making the $200,000 a year. I can picture myself vacationing on the French Riviera. I can picture myself doing whatever I want that comes along with the additional money and the additional options, the pains and the pleasures. You can picture all of these things in your mind. And then it's weird because for me, when I imagine things in my mind, and I know they tell you not to use your imagination, okay, whatever. You know, this is basically how you form these thoughts. This is how you picture these things. You picture a thought in your mind and you hold it, and you do this repetitively. And eventually you'll start to see, and this is what happens to me. And you can call it a coincidence, that's fine. I'll start to get more information or opportunities. And you got to pay attention here. Because if an opportunity comes your way and you're not smart enough to recognize that this is an opportunity, then you're going to have to continue doing this process until you can notice an opportunity. And the opportunity could come in the form of another person. It could come in the form of a movie or a book. You know, and I mean, it's like me. I do a lot of writing on religion and getting people to think rationally. And I was thinking, God, I've watched everything at the library. I've, seen everything. I have more videos. You wouldn't believe how many books and videos I have on religion, business, all psychology, human, you name it. You'd be shocked. Well, I finally found, I want to say about 9 months ago, a place called The Teaching Company that sells a book called The Great Courses. And if you're interested in learning more about other things that isn't in my book, because I didn't have access to this information. But this is basically the same process. I visualize I need more information. I need more information that's easily accessible, information I can absorb. I have a difficult time reading books and absorbing all of the information, but it isn't as hard, or I should say, it isn't as painful for me to read a book, to watch a video and learn something as it is to read a book. So if I'm watching a video, I can watch this video in the evening. After my wife goes to bed, during my lunch break, I can watch the video over and over again. This is how I seem to learn more. This works better for me. And again, like I've said before, we've got to use whatever works for us. So this is just is it a coincidence that I thought I need more information? I need more help. I'm going to have a problem writing my next book. And then all of a sudden the information arrives that I need to write the book. Coincidence? Whatever. If you want to call it a coincidence, I'm fine with that. If you want to say this is laws of attraction, this is what you get through visualization and visualizing things that they come true, fine. The key here, and it's like I've said before, is that it works. As long as it works, why not try it? If it doesn't work for you, then don't do it. But it does work for me, and I get to see the results. I wouldn't have put it in this book if I didn't. This could be the one thing you need to take your business to the next level. And I'm not about to suggest it is the next thing. And I'm not going to suggest, because I know better, it isn't the only thing. But it is another alternative. You need more options, more alternatives. I need more information to write my books. You need more information and, to gather more options to do different things in your business to make more money. Something like this is just another avenue. It's another possibility. And again, you can feel free to pass it up. Like I would have in the beginning. I thought, come on, this is wacky. But what do you got to lose? Seriously. Give it a shot and then see for yourself. And like I've already said probably 5 times during this whole video, if it doesn't work, scrap it. Go to something else. Try something else. Anything else. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. And if this doesn't work, don't do it. Throw it out the window. Go to something else. There are other tips in the book that you can use to have a better life. So you don't got to get stuck on one. But if this one tip can provide you with beneficial results, then you're not going to think it was silly. You're not going to think it was wacky. And you're not going to sit here and think that this was a waste of your time.